All right. So here we go. There are winners and losers in life. So you ever seen a parent that has, like, say, a husband and a wife, and say the wife or the husband goes on a business trip, and say it's a longer business trip, and whoever stays with the kids, whether it's the husband or wife, is more lenient, and they just kind of let the kids get away with whatever they're doing, and all hell's broken loose. And then when mom or dad, whoever's the tougher one, comes back from the work trip and looks around and goes, well, what the hell's happening? And then they just start beating ass, but they got to really start beating ass to get the kids back in line. Well, that's what's happening right now. El Trump is dropping bombs on people he's nominating for positions. And one of the biggest bombs he dropped is a guy named Tom Holman. You've all seen Tom Holman. I know you have. If you think you haven't, you're lying. We're going to show a video of Tom Holman because he's the new border czar. And to say this guy is a badass and exactly what America needs right now is the understatement of the year. Mommy or daddy has been away on business trip, and whoever's watching the kids is not doing a good job. Now, big bad mommy or daddy's coming home, and holy hell, they are bringing the belt out and about to beat some ass. Jenna, can you put up video 5 and keep me on screen because we're going to stop it several times. Watch this guy, Tom Holman.
Disgusting. I've served my country. I've served my country for 34 years.
I find your
This is out of control.
as well.
I've served my country for 34 years. And yes, I held a 5-year-old boy in my arms in back of that tractor trailer. I knelt down beside him and said a prayer for him because I knew what his last 30 minutes of his life was like. And I had a 5-year-old son at the time. What I've been trying to do my 34 years serving my nation is to save lives. So for you to sit there and insult my integrity and my love for my country and for children, that's why this whole thing needs to be fixed. And you're the member of Congress.
We agree on that.
Fix it.
We agree on that, but I disagree. But I also disagree with your characterization of immigrants as prone to criminality.
Okay, number one, this guy's going right at someone. This is like 3 to 4 years ago. This is not recent. If you're watching or listening to iTunes or Spotify, you miss the guy in the back who goes, you could see he's like, okay, this is going to get badass. And he starts filming him. Fantastic. So number one, this guy's got balls of steel. He's just going right at someone saying, you're going to call me out, dude? I've been in the service for 34 years. I've got kids. I've done all this. Keep going, Jenna.
Gentlemen, time is...
Look, you want to know why there's 50,000 people in detention? You want to know why we have 1 million illegal entries in the United States? You want to know why we have these issues? Because you have failed to secure the border. You have failed to work with this president to close the 3 loopholes we've asked for 2 years to close. So if you want to know why this issue exists, you need to look in the mirror. You have failed American people for not securing the border and closing loopholes.
Mr. Homan, please respect the chair and the authority of the chair. The time of the gentleman has expired.
I've asked you politely to let me go beyond my time, and you let other people go beyond their time, but not to Tom Homan. He don't get me go beyond his time.
Mr. Homan, we have approved an agreement between the Republicans and the Democrats with the ranking member. We increased the time of one member of Congress who was interrupted by a protest. That is done with the approval of the ranking member. Please respect the chair's authority.
I respect the chair's authority, but the chair...
Mr. Homan!
You work for me. I'm a taxpayer. I'm a taxpayer. You work for me.
So the recommendation of the many that...
The fact that he drops the... You work for me, I'm a taxpayer. What a great move. Because it's true, she does. If you guys made the movie The American President with Michael J. Fox says, hey, you must listen to me, to Michael Douglas. He goes, I'm a taxpayer. You're my president. And that's what exactly he says right there. He says, you're my employee. And he goes right at her. This one is phenomenal. You want to talk about getting owned? Watch this one. Go ahead, Jenna.
You recommended family separation.
I recommended zero tolerance.
Which includes family separation.
The same as is with every U.S. citizen parent gets arrested when they're with a child.
Zero tolerance was interpreted as the policy that separated children from their...
If I get arrested for DUI and I have a young child in the car, I'm going to be separated. When I was a police officer in New York and I arrested a father for domestic violence, I separated that father from his family.
Mr. Holman, with all due respect, legal asylees are not charged with any crime.
When you're into the country illegally, it's violation 8 United States Code 1325.
Seeking asylum is legal.
If you want to seek asylum, you go through the port of entry, do it the legal way. The Attorney General of the United States has made that clear.
Okay.
We have seen one estimate that says it would cost $88 billion to deport 1 million people a year.
I don't know if that's accurate or not.
Is that what American taxpayers should expect?
What price do you put on national security? Is it worth it?
Is there a way to carry out mass deportation without separating families?
Of course there is. Families can be deported together.
You better start packing now.
All right, Jenna, that's good because the next one, he just gets going. But he is so good and he's so strict. And everyone's on the left is going, well, this is too harsh. This is what happens. This is exactly what happens. You let the kids get away with too much. Now, daddy is home and he's coming in with a belt that is thick. It's got spikes on it and he's just beating everyone's ass. And you know what? Everyone, you can deny that you think this is wrong. You could say that this is wrong, but he said it right there. They broke the law the second they came into the country illegally. And illegal asylees. Well, then just go through the door that has illegal asylees. It's very, very simple. Okay. This door says that you're going for asylum. This one, there's no door and you're just trying to break in. And like Jenna says, guess what? Life is hard, 100%. And I understand. Yeah. You're coming from a country that's not great. I get it. You still got to do it legally, man. It's one of those things. I'm not going to I can't afford a Rolls Royce. Doesn't mean I can go steal one. Because you know what? As soon as I steal it, I'm breaking the law. And that's what happens. So this is what you're going to get. This is what you're going to get. Tom Holman is coming in, and he is coming in hot. Absolutely hot. What we're going to have coming in a second is a good buddy of mine, Cesar Mansour. I've known Cesar for about 20 years. He's got a new product that I want to talk about. We're going to talk about something first that we both hate, and it's happening right now outside everyone's window. All right, we're going to come back to that right after this commercial. Jenna, I'm out.